Welcome back to the Year in Rock. It was a year in which radio remained as unadventurous as ever, but in which dance music, as showcased at clubs here in New York City and elsewhere across the country, became the arena for an extraordinary musical fusion of rock and rap and metal and even jazz. Cause for hope, perhaps. Here's the story.
People have been waiting for something like this for a long time.
It's hardcore, pop, reggae, jazz music. It's hard to explain.
Rap, disco,
country,
rock.
Just expect the unexpected.
Heavy metal,
Gregorian chants,
hip-hop, uniting everybody together.
Right now.
Yeah.
At the playground.
Rico. Bombastic. Suave.
You're so unbelievable.
Rock and roll was always a mixture. In the beginning, it was a combination of country and rhythm and blues. By 1991, it had grown to include jazz and metal and funk and even new age. And it was selling, too. Consider the hybrid sounds of such acts as Marky Mark and the producer-driven C&C Music Factory.
Everybody over here, everybody over there.
Rap doesn't have to embrace other forms of music. Other forms of music has to now embrace rap. It's almost like the person that you lock out becomes the ruler.
Well, in its early years, rap, like R&B before it, was locked out of the radio pop scene. Today, however, rap is a key pop music ingredient.
Gotta know how to deal with a woman that won't let go. The price you pay for being a gigolo.
And if a rap-Latin fusion can work, why not add some pop jazz? Dream Warriors from Toronto took an old Quincy Jones game show theme and transformed it into hip-hop pop.
My definition.
we're linking the generation gap, Jazz was considered older people's music, and hip-hop was considered, or rap was considered to be younger people's voice of opinion. So when it got together, it kind of was a nice blend.
An already established dance pop act, Belle Biv DeVoe, had a fusion philosophy of their own. And they applied it to a pair of protege groups, Boys to Men and Another Bad Creation.
I'm not saying this to put nobody down. This is what I say at the playground.
A dance beat soul revival was apparently what the British group London Beat had in mind with its hit single, I've Been Thinking About You.
It's the combination of what we've got with the guitar, the voices, and the sort of a 60s type sound.
There can be one thing, there can be one element, one aspect of a song which is what actually hooks you into it.
One of the oldest hooks in rock, a three-chord riff dating back to the Kingsmen's Louie Louie, was appealingly resuscitated by the English scene band EMF.
You're unbelievable.
We've got a sort of white rock legacy, really. I mean, like Zeppelin and I really like Cream and the Doors and stuff like that. I mean, and there is a bit of that in there, the sort of guitar thing.
EMF's own roots were of more recent vintage, however. They started out as acolytes of another English band, Jesus Jones. Punk rock fusion is hardly new, of course. Sly Stone and Jimi Hendrix did it back in the 60s, and the latest wave may have been launched by LA's Red Hot Chili Peppers. Or maybe the roof-raising Fishbone. Only recently emerged is the sound of another veteran funk rock whatever West Coast band, Primus. A far more exotic fusion was concocted by a Belgian producer recording under the name Enigma, who revved up a dance beat under the 9th century sounds of Gregorian chant.
Basically, I try to combine black grooves, Art of Noise, Vangelis, and Pink Floyd, something like this.
Then there was the hardcore LA rap star Ice-T, who fused his interest in thrash rock with an actual hardcore band called Body Count.
Oh, with the body count!
The year's most unabashed fusion of rap and metal, however, was executed by Public Enemy and Anthrax with their remake of the PE anthem, Bring the Noise.
I'm just trying to break that barrier, you know, just saying, look, they don't have to be separated all the time. They can come together.
The great message of such hybrid music, as always, is that bringing musical styles together can bring people together, too.
They say, yo, man, it's all about having a good time with the music. And I think essentially that's what it's all about.